Welcome to the bush. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own charcoal right over the fire. Well, if you're like me, then you have 2 or 3 of these popcorn tins sitting around after Christmas, and these are perfect for making charcoal. But first, we have to empty them. Oh, what in the heck? What's this doing in here? Well, don't mind if I do. Ooh! Oh man, that really hits the spot. Oh yeah. Well, looks like we got some popcorn to eat. Oh, my belly. Oh man. A little word of advice. You might want to eat the popcorn out of the tin before you go out in the woods and try to do this. All right, so now we have emptied our tin, and now we're going to put our wood in it. That's going to become our charcoal. You can use a lot of different types of wood for this. You can use, all your fruit woods: cherry, ash, peach, pear. You can use your nut woods like pecan, hickory, oak. Today we're using oak pieces. These are some pieces that my dad cut for me for my smoker. My dad burns firewood, so every once in a while when he finds a good oak or hickory or cherry tree or something, he gives me the pieces of wood for my smoker. So then I just cut them up, into little pieces. I usually have him cut them about 8 inches long. And anyway, what we're simply going to do, this is white oak. What we're simply going to do is fill as many as we can in our popcorn tin. And they just happen to be like the perfect length. They just happen to be the perfect length for doing this. So I'm going to stand them up on their end, and we're just going to go ahead and fill our popcorn tin. Okay, we had just about the perfect amount to fill our popcorn tin. And so we're simply going to put the lid on. Now, you can do this in barrels, so you can do larger amounts. This is how we're going to do it today. Then once you put your lid on and your popcorn tin is sealed tight, you just want to take your knife and poke a small hole. I'm going to go with a hole about the size of a pencil in it. And then all you do is simply set it in the fire all day long. The hole on top is going to allow it to vent. It's going to vent the gases from the wood out, and what you have left is carbon, basically. So it's charcoal. So our tin full of charcoal has been on the fire for about 2 hours now. And as you can see, I've just been building the fire up around it. Just throwing all the fuel around it. You can also see the center of the lid where we poked the hole is venting. That's venting off all the wood gases, so that what we're left with is charcoal. So we're going to let this go all day. We're just going to let it go all day long, and it usually takes about 4 to 6 hours or so, and you can't really overdo it. Once the gases have evaporated out of the wood, there's really no more things that can happen inside that container. So all we got to do is just make sure it's good and cooked, and then later on, I got some turkey burgers we're going to throw on the grill, and we're going to try it out. So as we get closer to spring, you will find that the bark peels off of trees much easier. And so when you have a tree that's been dead for a while like this one, you can peel this stringy bark off, but it'll be wet on the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just drape it over this, and tomorrow or whenever I can come and pick this up, and it'll be nice and dry, and it'll make perfect tinder. I'll just leave it here for my next fire here, and I've already got tinder for next time, drying out, ready to go. All right, so we pulled our charcoal out of the fire after burning for about 5 hours or so, and so I let it cool for about an hour. You don't want to take the lid off as soon as you pull it out of the fire, because it could spontaneously combust because there's so much heat. And then when you introduce oxygen to it, you could get flame. But this is cool. It's cool to the touch. It's been sitting for about an hour. Let's check it out and see if it's done yet. Okay, so it looks like it's pretty well done. I'm going to sort out the done stuff from the not done stuff, and I'll go ahead and just put the other back into the fire. And it looks like there's enough that's done in here that we can go ahead and grill our patties that I got for tonight. So heck yeah. If you really want to just make sure that everything's done, just leave it in the fire for like 8 hours, and you know you'll be good. But I am getting hungry, and I want to start the grill. So I'm going to sort through this and see if I got enough to fire up this little grill that I got. Okay, I got this little backpacking grill, and it's really, really cool. I've cooked on it so many times, even at the house, because like sometimes you just want to grill one steak, you know, for yourself. I live by myself, and sometimes I want to grill a steak, and I don't want to have to waste a whole bunch of charcoal, you know. So this little grill is perfect for it. So I brought this back here, and I was able to scrounge enough good charcoal out of there. Another way to tell if it's done is it'll break really easily, and it'll be black all the way through. So I scrounged out the pieces, and I think there should be enough here to cook my turkey burgers. So life hack. These little ketchup packets and you know, mustard packets and whatever else have you, save these. If you're a bushcrafter, survivalist, or whatever, these fit great in your backpack. They're awesome to take camping. Turkey burger, hot, fresh off the grill, homemade charcoal. Let's see how she is. You know what I'm about to say. That doesn't suck. It's just got that great charbroiled taste on the outside. There's a lot of that Maillard reaction, a lot of that caramelization going on, and the SPG that I season it with just makes it perfect. I'm telling you, SPG, it's like the all-around seasoning. Salt, pepper, garlic. If you want to take it a step further, I usually do, when I mix it up, I use SPOG. Spog. I do salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. That takes your seasoning to the next level. You want to take it to another level past there? Go SPOGM. That is salt, pepper, onion, garlic, MSG. That is the ultimate seasoning, and you literally can't beat it. Okay, some of you might be wondering what was in the pan. Spätzle, or as we Americans like to call it, Spätzle. It's German egg noodles, basically a German dumpling kind of dish. Got it at Aldi's. Aldi's is a German company. And it was on sale. It was in their bargain bin, so I grabbed a few bags of it. And all you got to do is add water. And I like buying things as a prepper. I love buying things that only require water, whether it's soup mixes, pasta mixes, macaroni and cheese mixes, rices, different things. I like buying things that only require water. They're great to take camping with you because they only need water. And they're also a great survival food because they only need water. So this Spätzle, or Spätzle, as we in America call it, is pretty darn good. Oh yeah. It's basically cheesy egg noodles. It's a very good side dish to have with something meaty, like my turkey burgers. Oh yeah. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That meal was absolutely delicious, cooked on homemade charcoal. I'm staying the night at the cabin, but I see no reason to show any more. All I'm going to do is chill out, go to bed, and then get up and have coffee tomorrow. And we've all been through that already many times before, so no need for me to show that. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you learned something. You can definitely make your own charcoal. It's really easy. You just need some kind of a tin, some kind of container, and all you need is a very small pinhole, some sort of an outlet to let the gases out, and that's it. You can do it as big as in a barrel, or you can do it in a very small container like a popcorn tin, and I've even seen people do it in smaller containers yet. So you can make, it just depends on how much you want to make. But it makes great lump charcoal. As you seen earlier, I was able to cook the turkey burgers, and the interesting thing about it was they really tasted like they were grilled on charcoal. I mean, because they were. It's the real deal. it's no different than lump charcoal that you would buy in a bag at the store. So anyhow, that's how it's done, and you could save a ton of money because charcoal has been really expensive lately. So without further ado, I'm going to sign off, and we'll see y'all next time in the bush.